Hi, our next presentation is for Christopher Thorsell, Head of Europe from Friendspire Incorporated. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining this presentation about Friendspire. I will going to tell you a bit about our app and Friendspire in the coming minutes. I guess we'll have room for questions in the end, so please just shoot me in the end or in the Q&A session on the right. So my name is Christopher. I am head of Europe, and I'll tell you a bit about Friendspire. So today we can watch, read, or listen to anything at the touch of a button, as you might recognize. We have gone from having one channel on our TV to have endless streaming, and almost every day there's a new streaming service popping up. We've gone from traditional bookstores to having electronic books just at our fingertips. We've gone from radio to have unlimited podcasts. Ironically, it has made decision making harder, not easier. And actually, we have found out that on average, every person spends about 15 to 30 minutes every time they need to stream something. So maybe you can recognize that you're sitting on the couch on a Friday afternoon and want to watch a movie, and then you can't really find that perfect movie and just keep scrolling Netflix or whatever streaming service you have. And today, existing players are not really solving that need. We can see we have IMDb for movies and TV shows. We have Goodreads, we have TripAdvisor, Yelp, and so on. They're all kind of just giving us that generic, kind of irrelevant recommendations for all of us. So they give the same score for all of us, even though that we are all different. They also lack a social and personal aspect, so they don't let you interact with other users, and they actually fill with a lot of fake reviews. We actually discovered that almost 40% of online reviews are fake. So that's quite huge. So that is why we created Friendspire. Friendspire is an app. It's a social tool to find and collect recommendations across the most popular categories. So movies, TV, books, podcast, and food and drinks. Friendspire helps you stop searching and start finding. First of all, it lets you find better recommendations. So we really give you unique, better recommendations based on your preferences, the genres you like, and also the streaming service that you are using. It lets you save stuff for later. So it lets you save stuff across the 5 categories that we have. So you don't need to use one app for one category. So you have everything you need in one app. It also lets you filter by streaming and genre. So that actually you can pick the genres that you like, for example, action or comedy, and then you can pick the streaming services that you're already paying for. So you only see unique recommendations based on the needs that you have. Then you can explore curated lists. We have kind of curated a lot of lists, almost 2,000 lists from the internet. So for example, this Barack Obama's favorite books of 2020 that we have here, and a lot of more book, TV shows, podcast recommendations just at your fingertips. And then, of course, we have the social element where you have a profile. You're able to follow friends and find like-minded people to share your reviews and discuss your recommendations with. So what is unique about Friendspire is that we give you that unique recommendation based on your preferences. So on the left, you see, as an example, Lego the movie. So if you go to IMDb and look for the recommendation there, it just gives you one score, not based on who you are, but at the same to everyone. What we do at Friendspire is that we give you a unique recommendation based on who you follow. So for example, a young guy like the one in the blue shirt, he'll probably have friends that doesn't really fit into the Lego movie segment, and thereby get a lower rating. Whereas the smaller girl, maybe her friends is more likely to like that, and it will give her a better recommendation for that movie. So it kind of gives better recommendations, unique recommendations just for you instead of that generic irrelevant recommendation. So we started out in 2019 with our MVP, where we launched it, a very basic one, just to test the market and get users and get user feedback. We then raised $300,000 about a year ago, and we redesigned the entire app and really launched the app in February last year, so in 2020. We then scaled from there, and now we have 45,000 users and 350,000 reviews on the platform. We have doubled the amount of users in the last 2 months and really seeing a huge growth at the moment. So today we are looking for funding for the next round to really take Friendspire to the next level. So as I said, the last 2 months have been really intense for us. We've seen a huge organic growth, mainly driven by YouTube channels. So there's a lot of these tech app review YouTube channels that has picked us up and spend a good amount of time on promoting our app without us giving them any hint or anything. So that's really boosted our growth a lot. That also meant that our recommendations or our reviews has gone up a lot. And as I said, we are above 350,000 today with 45,000 users. And at the same time, also because of the YouTube channels and the organic growth, we've actually really grown with actually spending less money on advertisement. So that's really cool. So also our retention has gone up a lot since the last 6 months. So we went from a monthly retention on about 7% to having a retention of 15% today, and we actually expect that to go higher with the product updates that we are continuously doing and improving the product. We're really trying to make the best tool to find recommendations and really improving those features, and that we believe can be even better, of course, and also drive the retention even higher. So as I said, today we are seeking $2 million to take Friendspire to the next level. We will primarily use that for product development and marketing. So again, developing the product even further, making an even better tool to find recommendations, and also boosting our awareness throughout the globe to get as many users as possible on. So that was my presentation. Thank you so much. So I'm curious if you have any questions for me today?
Thank you for that very interesting presentation. So I have one question here. Is it OTT media platform or it is customer review rating platform?
So I think I need some explanation for OTT. What does that stand for?
Let's just wait for him to answer that.
Okay. So you can watch content if that is what you mean on the platform, on the app. So we kind of give recommendations, and then you can click through to that streaming service that you can see the movie or TV on, or also in the future you will be able to buy books directly through an Amazon link. But you can't really watch content if so. Yeah, I think it's a rating platform, it's a recommendations platform where you can save and store all your recommendations and see your friends and other people's ratings as well. I hope that answered your question.
Thank you. Any other questions? While we're waiting for other questions, I just want to inform you guys that if you would like to reach him directly, there is a private message option on this platform. You can message him and invite him to the social lounge. And you can actually have a one-on-one meeting or networking with him. And I think he's also.
I'll be happy to do so. Anyone is interested in having a talk, I will be really happy to do so.
Yep. So yeah. Any other question, guys? I think that will be all for today. Just keep checking if there is some direct message from you to invite for the social lounge.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christopher. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.